Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Rachel Ray, and today we're doing a WIPNCHAT, which stands for Work in Progress and Chat. So join me, grab whatever it is that you are working on, and we're going to diamond paint together for a little bit. Thank you so much for clicking on the video and coming in to hang out with me. Hopefully we can get a little bit done. This section has kind of a bit of everything, so this will be pretty fun. I'm working on February by Anna Dittman, and the original, like this canvas is from DIYMoonShop. They are no longer in business, but you can actually get this picture legally licensed from Jaded Gem Shop, and I have that link down below. If you are interested in seeing what she looks like, this is what she looks like when she is finished, and absolutely stunning. But we are coming up to that middle part at the bottom where it's like purple. Her hair kind of goes down past the flower. We're kind of on the edge of that, and this is the part of the flower there. So thank you all so much for tuning in last time and checking out the video. We had quite a number of responses and quite a lot of people wishing me a happy birthday, so I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. I did have a great birthday. But for those of you watching, and I asked you to use the word putty in a sentence because I'm giving away a collection of putties. Actually, they're all in this envelope, all ready to be sent out. Can't see anything, but they are there. They're right in front of me. I used a random YouTube comment picker with the word putty, and the winner is, drum roll please, SquishBean573. So please check your email, check your spam folder if it's not in your inbox. That is your prize. Congratulations, and thank you everyone who submitted a comment. It was really interesting hearing your responses about putty, because some people haven't tried it yet, which is perfectly reasonable, but and some people have only tried like one brand, and that's okay too. There are so many amazing putty makers and crafters out there, and so it's fun to experiment and try all kinds of different ones. But yes, that was very exciting. So thank you everybody for all of your comments. Oh, I'm looking at the comments now because I wanted to go over some of them. Some people were talking about their favorites, like some said Artdot, some said they only used Diamond Art Club, and some people are trying different stores. They said that because of my videos, they were trying out different stores. That was really cool to hear. I really wish I could cover all of the stores that make putty. I wish I could. I do. But yeah, putty is fun. I like it. And it doesn't have to be expensive. It doesn't have to be bougie, but it can be if you want it to be. But I like the clicking sound it makes. So you can probably tell that this has no more click left. So what I do in that instance is I grab my putty. So I've been using the Artdot putty that I got recently. It does have a really nice sound, but the stickiness lasts quite a while, but the sound doesn't last very long. What I do is I use the tool that they gave me, and I dig out the putty with that, just by kind of getting it in there and pulling it out like this. Sort of, kind of, maybe. That was not very, very well done, but it's okay. And then I squish it in here. I'm using the tin to push it in and get the excess from around the side. And there we go. It's all filled up. Pop that tool back in, slide this, and there you go. And the cool thing about that tin is that if you have excess putty, you can actually put that into the tin if you want to. Say if you're not near a trash can or something like that. But yeah, that snappy sound. That's how I get the really satisfying sound in my videos. So if you're using pink wax or something that's a bit softer, you're probably not going to get that sound. But some people say they don't like the sound, and that's fair too. If you are overwhelmed with sounds like that, then I'm sorry. I know what it's like to feel overwhelmed by sounds, especially if you're agitated or feeling a bit anxious or something like that. It can be a lot, but I really enjoy it because it feels satisfying to me. So that's why I've been using Putty for so long, is because of how satisfying it is to me. And I'm looking at more comments because I wanted to go through some of them. And thank you to everyone. There were so many really beautiful comments, and you really made my day. I saved a lot of them for my birthday so that I could read them and feel better. Because last week I did have kind of a sick week. I was not feeling well. My stomach was not well. But I am feeling a lot better this week. So thank you all so much for your healing thoughts. I really appreciate it. Yeah. Where was it? I was going somewhere. Something. Oh, the house repairs. Speaking of house repairs, we ran out of kerosene this weekend. And I noticed on Sunday when I went to go take my shower, and we have to turn on the boiler to heat up the water currently at the setup that we have. And yeah, I turned it on, and I had it on for 40 minutes, which is a long time to heat water. I just kind of procrastinated and forgot about the boiler being on. And then I was like, oh my gosh, it's been on forever. Let me go hop in the shower. And there was tepid water. I was like, what's going on? We must have run out of kerosene. Now, actually, I don't think I was wrong, but I think it was twofold. Anyway, the whole story goes like this. So, find out that there is no hot water, tell James, and James is like, okay, well, the way that we would normally get it is we would get kerosene from a company that delivers to the house, and they put it into the container outside. And we could not do that because they have a minimum order of 300 liters, and 300 liters lasted us almost a year. It lasted 11 months. So, and that's just us using it to heat water, you know. Normally it would heat the radiators as well, but that is broken. So he was like, we cannot buy kerosene the normal way. What is L? L, capital L is 775. I should know that by now. So he goes, we can't get it from the usual source. And so he needed to get large jerry cans, I guess you would call them, and fill them up at the gas station, at the petrol station. So he eventually did get it. He got it today. It was a tough couple days. I did not shower. I sponge bath, and it was awful. And I was at the end of my tether, and I was about to ask my sister-in-law if I could use her shower. But no, luckily he managed to secure the kerosene and get the kerosene in, and he realized that the boiler wasn't firing right. Like, it was firing, but then it would turn off immediately, basically. And so he was like, okay, something's just wrong with the, I don't know what you would call it, the igniter or something like that, because it would fire and then it would just stay off. So he fixed that. I'm not very technical with that sort of thing, so I don't know what the words are, but He fixed it. I turned on the water for like 25-30 minutes, and I had the warmest water, and I went into the shower. I had an everything shower. It was so good. So I'm very late with this video today. I'm sorry, y'all, but I had to shower and enjoy that very warm water instead of a tepid bath. And it was desperately needed. So you can't smell me, but if you could, you would appreciate it too. Anyhow, that was news. Also today we had an inspector came out for the planning permission folks for the retention. They sent an inspector around to double check that the plans that our engineer sent were accurate, and I do believe they are, but he didn't need to come inside or anything. He just needed to measure the outside of the building and measure where the windows and doors were and make sure that there was nothing else on the property or anything like that that we weren't disclosing. And of course that was not happening. So we are good to go. He said that we should hear something by the 10th of April. I'm kind of holding my breath at this point. The 10th of April seems so far away. But once we get the okay from them, then we can start this ball rolling again. And I just really hope that it doesn't take a long time to get the mortgage approved. But we have to do this before we can apply for the mortgage, because there cannot be any problems with the planning permission before we sign paperwork. You know what I mean? So it's just been such a hassle. The moment that we get approved, we are gonna go get this paperwork taken care of. But yeah, that has been my day. My birthday was Saturday, and thank you all so much for the happy birthday wishes. I had an amazing day. I just stayed in and I did what I wanted to. And the only thing that I wanted to do on Saturday was to watch Arcane season 2. If you haven't watched Arcane, I know it's a League of Legends thing, but it's not at the same time. It's independent of the game, so you don't need to know about the game. It is a solid story on its own. So good. And I'm really glad that I waited for that moment where I could binge watch it. Even though there were 9 episodes, and they were roughly about 40 minutes each. Sorry, Luna just started barking out of nowhere, so I had to cut that short. I got halfway through episode 8, like almost at the end, and I literally could not keep my eyes open anymore at 11:30 at night. But I spent the whole day, we made Crunchwrap Supremes. They were pretty good, but they, it doesn't compare to what my nostalgia, my taste buds in nostalgia remember. And I had loads of popcorn, soda. Just I enjoyed my very quiet day to myself, celebrating some me time and getting to watch uninterrupted TV without the guilt of not crafting so that I can create content, because that is something that I sometimes struggle with. So yes, I enjoyed the day, and then I woke up on Sunday and I finished the series, and what a roller coaster. I do not recommend watching the entire season 2 in one sitting. It is very emotional. So just FYI. Especially if you've seen season 1 already. Season 1, I feel like you can binge watch, but season 2, So yes, very, very good show, and really, really enjoyed doing that. And then on Sunday evening, well, technically it was afternoon, I guess. It was around 4 o'clock. We went down to visit my brother-in-law, his wife, and their kid. My little niece, she is so cute. She's 5.5 months now, and oh my God, I just want to eat her every time I see her. Like honestly, when I see her or my bestie with a baby, oh, I just want to eat them. So cute. So we got to spend time with them and then had dinner together at the restaurant, had some lamb. It was like a roast lamb with mashed potatoes and stuffing, gravy, and mint sauce, and oh my gosh, just so good. It's just such comfort food. I felt like I was going to explode, but then I was like, okay, we'll have dessert. So I had sticky toffee pudding and ice cream. And then I went to the bathroom and I really thought that I wouldn't be able to close my pants because I was so full. And I came out of the bathroom and I went to sit down, and then immediately they came out with a cake and I was like, no, more cake. I was very grateful. Of course, I was super grateful. But oh my goodness, cake too. Yeah, and so we all enjoyed some cake. And then everybody separated to go and have a nap because we needed a nap. At first, we actually did have to attend a wake. One of James's neighbors growing up, their mother passed away. It was very sad. So we went and visited the family and gave our condolences, and then we came back to the house, and immediately I was like, it's only 7:30 at night, but I need pajamas now. No more tight pants, please. So yeah, very successful Sunday, I must say. Very successful weekend. I have really enjoyed just tuning out, turning off, and, getting to enjoy that for a little bit. It has been a difficult month, but we're getting there. We are getting there, slowly but surely. I was telling you all about my friend who we thought he was going to have to be rushed to hospital, but he is doing much better. He had like this really bad chest infection, and I'm very worried about this. It's been going on and off for a long time, but in general, like, I think that chest infections are happening a lot lately. They're happening. It feels like it's happening to everyone. So please be careful out there. Like, even if it feels like it's warming up, it's still easy to catch germs from people. So please take care of yourselves. Make sure that you're taking your vitamins, and drinking lots of water and taking care of yourself in that way, because I know that it's really easy to forget to do these very basic things if they're not a part of your routine. I have struggled with routine for so long. It definitely links with mental health. Is forgetting to take care of yourself in this way. It's not all about, face masks. Self-care isn't just face masks and massages. It's remembering to feed yourself, prioritize your needs over, maybe you like to diamond paint a lot, but you also need to make sure that you're eating food, and good food, the best that you can. And that can be hard for someone who's struggling, especially with depression. So just a reminder that if you're listening to this and you haven't eaten today, then you might want to just pause this video and go get a snack or something. Make sure that you're drinking some water. At least drink a little bit more water than you did yesterday, because I swear everybody's dehydrated. Even me. But I do have a glass of water next to me. I'm trying really, really hard to keep my water intake up, and also to get ready for this 100-mile in March charity drive. I haven't raised any money yet, but I don't think that that's as important as just doing the thing. It is important, and I will be donating, but you know, I don't want to pressure anybody because it's hard out there economically. It really is. The idea is that in March I'm going to walk 100 miles, and that is 5 kilometers a day. So that's very easy to do. I usually do about two and a half at least per session with my dog. So if I just do the one W, I can't say that word. She's always in the room, always by my side. If we do one of those in the morning, like we've been doing lately, because it has been nice actually. I'll tell you about the weather here in a second, but one in the morning, and then I'll do an evening one in my living room on the walking pad that I bought myself a couple years ago. And then that way I can actually get those steps in and make them count. But I'm raising money for the Irish Hospice Foundation in honor and in memory of James's parents and my paternal grandparents, because all 4 of them were in home hospice. Not in Ireland, not all of them, but you know, not my grandparents, but his parents used the services of hospice, either palliative care, hospice, kind of the same. So yes, that is what I've decided. So I'm trying to get my level up. Doing okay so far. I've got the Fitbit on, tracking my progress, but I really need to get that. Oop, I forgot to turn off my W from earlier. Oops. I've been taking a W for an hour and a half. Yeah, so I'm almost at my daily goal now, which is great. But yeah, it is a little harder to get back into the swing of things. 762 is the next color. When you're kind of out of practice with it, it can be hard to like get back to the level that you were at. I'm definitely not at the level that I was at last April. And I hope that I can get back there. But I'm trying to build up to it slowly, because I don't want to, the kind of building anxiety about all the renovation and the cost of things is kind of keeping me up at night. So I know that I need the time, and that's why it's kind of a push and pull for me. So I feel like if I go to the gym, I'm really sorry, Sinead, if you see this video, but it's not that I'm forgetting you. It's that I don't want to complain every time I come in about these things. Because I was talking about this last year. I was talking about this since October. When did I start? I started in September of 2022. That's when I went to the gym, to a personal trainer, and it was excellent. It was everything I needed. It really got me on track. And then April last year, I stopped going because we had that really big trip to the States and Canada, and then I didn't go back because that's when we were, well, it was summertime, and you know, everything kind of gets chaotic in summer, and I had every intention of going back until we found out how much it was going to cost to renovate the house. And then I was like, I'm paying quite a bit of money to get fit, and I think I've learned what I need to learn. I'm going to have to do things on my own terms for a little while, and take what I've learned and apply it. That self-control, you know, that motivation, that internal motivation is really tough when you don't have heating in your house and you're just trying to survive. So, yeah, that's where I've been with my health journey. But even though I gained a little bit of weight, I'm actually still around the same. I've lost a lot of muscle tone that I had from weightlifting at the gym, but I did not gain as much weight as I thought I would. So I'm actually pretty happy with where I'm at, but my legs, like, I need to get my legs back to the strength that they were at. I was really happy with the strength of my core and my back and my legs when I was doing all this weightlifting. So that's why I'm kind of like, okay, I gotta do it myself. I gotta save money right now. I gotta do it myself, but I'm working on it, and I'm hoping that, doing the W on the walking pad every day in March is gonna kind of, in the stretching and everything that's involved with that, that's gonna kind of help propel me, because by the time that's over, it'll be April, and in April things get warmer and they get sunnier, and so I think March is a really good time to do that. So if you want to follow my progress, I'm going to be posting on my I Donate page, which is linked down below in the description if you want to check it out. But yeah, and also I realized I had disconnected my Fitbit. I put it away. I put it away after May of last year because, I just felt some kind of way. During the summer, I didn't really want to track things. I wanted to take it easy. So I put it away and I didn't pick it back up. And I'd forgotten that I had signed up for one of those Conqueror challenges. Do you know about those? I'm not affiliated. I don't make money from them. I like to get medals, and I have them behind me. Actually, I have the trilogy of Lord of the Rings medals here. I think this might be a good one to show you. I think, is it on the front or the back? It's inside. It opens. I know it opens. There we go. Look, it's the ring. It's the ring from Lord of the Rings. Isn't that cool? So I signed up for a Conqueror virtual challenge for the Corpse Bride, and I thought it was really cool, but I totally forgot that I had done that. Here's the eye of Sauron, and this one is Mordor. They were very big ones. The ring fits inside. I don't remember if this comes up. There's Gullah in the lava. I actually did get a medals thingy. But these are super heavy, so I don't know about that. But then, hold on. Oh my gosh, they're so heavy. Okay, so there's this one, which is the Ring of Kerry, which is where I live, and that's like a standing stone with Ogham on it. And I did the Romantic Road in Germany because it's near to where my friend Heike lives, and this stein opens like that. Isn't that cute? And then I got the Mount Fuji one as well, which is really short, but look at that. Isn't that beautiful? So yeah, I like these medals. They motivate me to keep active. So if that's your thing, but like, you have to pay for the challenges, and then they send you the medal when you complete it. So it's not free, but it is very fun and motivating if you can. So hopefully, definitely by the end of March, I will have the medal for, or at least I'll have it completed, the 552 for The Corpse Bride, which is that Disney movie. Is it Disney? It's Tim Burton. Is it Disney though? I don't know. Is it? You can tell me in the comments. Speaking of comments, this is a really good time to make an interjection. This is our last week of Fancy Folks in February, because it is the last week of February. I hope that you've had fun just chilling, watching these WIPNCHATs and engaging in this way. I know that it's not the most involved and it's very hands-off, and I trust you very much. So, you know, if you entered with a portrait or a cartoon character or whatever it was, it didn't have to be a full drill, it didn't have to be a new project, it just needed to be something that kind of fit along the theme of the event. I hope you had a lot of fun, because I've had a lot of fun making these videos and hearing about your progress. If you would like to share your progress with us, I will have a post on Facebook, my Facebook page, which is Rachel Ray FB. Please follow me over there, and share your photo of what you did. And if you haven't finished, that's okay too. You don't need to finish in order to participate. Just look for my newest post that has a little envelope with Fancy Folks in Feb, week 4, and put your photo there. I'd love to see it. I've really loved seeing everybody's photos. Since it is the last week, I've saved the best for last, and that is the one person who reached out to me. And thank you so much to Saki Desjardins. I have the picture, and I'm going to put it on the screen of her Twitch channel. So she has a Twitch channel, and if I can quickly do this, I don't think I can do anything without talking about it first. Let me put it fit to screen. There we go. So this is the about section of her Twitch. So if you go to twitch.tv/Saki Desjardins, I will have her link down below in the description as well. She is a lettering artist, and she started diamond painting recently. She came to me and asked if she could make a little self-care kit. Her mom makes jewelry, so she's gonna send you a piece of her mother's handmade jewelry. Amazing. And also diamond painting wax, lip oil, and body scrub. So this is really a kind of nice self-care kit. And you know, how I was talking about self-care before, this is another kind of self-care. So make sure that you check out her Twitch stream and her Instagram, her YouTube. She does a lot of art stuff, and it would be great if you would go support her too. In order to be eligible for this prize, all you need to do is be 18, have filled in the event registration form, which I will have linked down below. I won't make you hunt for it this time. And leave me a comment. And in your comment, let me know your favorite way to give yourself self-care. You don't have to use the word, but because I'm going to read through all the comments anyway. But I just wanted to know, what is your favorite way to care for yourself? Are you the kind of person that likes the spa? Do you like an extra long or extra hot shower? Do you just need 10 minutes of peace? What is your favorite thing to do to recharge your batteries? Let me know in a comment below. And then that way we can share tips and tricks with each other and learn from each other. That would be nice. I'm always up for new ways to take care of myself. Now, I can't tell, is that a G in a sea of E's? I think it is. You know what? It is now. Sometimes it's hard to tell when you have different letters next to each other and they're the same color. There's one more there. Right there. Okay. Very good. And that's it for capital G. I've been working on this piece a little bit. I didn't work on it as much as I would like to because I found out, well, I didn't find out. I have been sleeping weird, apparently. And I pinched my neck. You know like, where your neck and your shoulder muscle meet? Is that called a lat? That's not called a lat. It's like your bat wing right there. You know, between your neck and your bra strap. Oh my gosh. Yesterday, I couldn't do anything. It was like somebody had stabbed me with a knife and was just twisting and twisting and twisting. I couldn't hold a diamond painting pen. I couldn't cross stitch. I couldn't knit. I couldn't do anything. I tried heating pads and everything else. And you know what did the trick? And I'm really sorry to have to say this, but it was a tube of Icy Hot that I brought back from the States with me. That thing, it felt like was karate chopping me in the shoulder with mint leaves for about 2 hours solid. Even going to bed, I was like, what is happening to my shoulder? I froze myself out as well. It was freezing. 5:53. It made me so cold, but it was really worth it. It was the thing that brought me back to earth because I thought I was gone. I don't know how that happened. I must have sat wrong or slept wrong, but that was painful. I couldn't stream yesterday because of the pain. And if I had thought about it, it wasn't until James got home, and someone also in my Twitch community recommended Tiger Balm. And I knew we had Tiger Balm, but I didn't know where it was. And I asked him, and he was like, I have no idea. So maybe we don't have it anymore. I don't know. But you know, when you're sick or in pain and you literally can't think? Does anybody else get like that? Because I just can't remember how to take care of myself when I'm sick. And I will suffer and suffer and suffer until I remember the thing I'm supposed to do. I don't think, you know, sometimes I feel like an independent woman, and then sometimes I just have a brain fart. I don't know. So he comes home and he's like, okay, I can't find the Tiger Balm, but here's some Icy Hot. And I was like, oh my goodness, I totally forgot that I bought it. He found it in a drawer somewhere in the bathroom. And I was like, you are a savior. The heating pads are not working anymore. Just did not hit, you know, the spot. And I guess it's that combination of, you know, heat and then cold and then heat and then cold. And I'm just not disciplined enough to do that on my own, I guess. So he took care of me, and I'm very grateful for him. So that was nice. That was my day yesterday. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. The only other thing that I'm thankful for right now, other than, you know, regaining feeling in my neck and shoulder, and not like feeling like I can't move my head or my arms or anything, I'm really grateful that the nights are getting shorter and the days are getting longer. So up here at the latitude that I'm at, it gets dark at like 4 o'clock in the winter, and the sun is just setting now. It is 6:55 p.m. and it makes such a big difference. Oh my goodness. So I'm very grateful I was able to go and get my groceries for dinner, which I'm just about to go and make because I'm starting to get hungry. And tonight for dinner, we are having, oh my gosh, are you ready for some food talk? Okay, so tonight I am making chicken pasanda, which is my favorite kind of curry. It is an almond-based curry, and I hope this tastes good. I hope it doesn't give me tummy trouble. We'll see. It's my favorite takeout, and our local curry place is 30 minutes away, and James usually gets it on his way home on Tuesdays, but they have a sign on the door saying that they're closed until the end of March, and I'm very upset because it's my favorite takeaway. I love curry. And so I just decided, you know what, I'm gonna try to make it myself. So it's gonna be lovely. I can't wait. But also, I got sucked into this Tuscan chicken orzo phenomenon. Have you ever had the Boursin? Is it called Boursin or Boursin? That creamy cheese with the herbs in it. I had never had it before. I kept seeing this recipe pop up, and it's like, you know, you cook some onions, and then you add in, you do a couple steps. You cook the orzo in chicken broth, and then you add in your sun-dried tomatoes, your cooked chicken, and some spinach, and the Boursin. OMG. It was so good. Very cheesy. James said that it kind of upset his stomach, so maybe a little bit less cheese next time. But wow, so flavorful, and it made really great leftovers as well. So if you look up Boursin, Borsin, orzo chicken dinner recipe, I'm sure it will pop up. And if it doesn't have sun-dried tomatoes in it, add them. It adds a depth to it that I can't explain, but it's definitely worth it. And you can add them at the very end. It's still really, really good. Incredible, wonderful, delicious, highly recommend. And orzo is like an easier risotto. It's a rice-shaped pasta. You can make it with rice, but the rice has to be cooked different, so, you know. But anyway, yeah, so food, yay. Very hungry at the moment. But that is what's going on over here. Just a whole bunch of nothing, really, I guess. But at least today I felt like I could actually talk and share some stuff with you. I just want to thank you so much for watching my videos, for liking and subscribing and sharing and all that stuff. I know it gets old hearing creators say that, but it is important for us to recognize you and let you know that what you're doing is making a difference. So thank you so much. I hope that you're enjoying the event. I hope you have enjoyed the event. I will make sure to make a special post next week so that you can share off if you finished it, or, you know, what progress you made for the fancy folks. Or maybe it'll be the last day of February, which is Friday. Friday is the last day of February, so we're very close. But yeah, thank you for being here and for making it worthwhile, and I really appreciate it. I hope that you're going to take care of yourself. Do some self-care. Tell me how you self-care. I guess my self-care was putting down the crafting for a minute and just allow myself to watch a TV show without feeling like I needed to keep my hands and my eyes occupied. It's really hard for me to not do that. So that is my tip. Enjoy a thing without feeling like you have to do another thing at the same time all the time. And maybe read a book before bed. I have been really loving reading before bed. I'm currently reading Flowers for Algernon, which is almost finished. I only have one chapter left. I read a physical book before bed, and I have an audiobook going. I am currently reading Children of Dune because I'm reading the entire Dune series. But I'm doing it with Audible. Again, not a plug, not getting paid from them. But I listen to the audiobook version while I'm doing my W's with my dog. And then that way, I feel like I'm still getting progress in a book while doing other things. But it's really hard to listen to that book and pay attention to what's going on while doing something else. So I may have to read it physically, check it out from the library or something. Anyway, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for following. Thank you for getting me to 59,000 subscribers. Y'all are awesome. I really appreciate you. We'll have to do something really special when I get hit 60. So take care and stay safe, and I'll see you all next time.